Grand Rising survivors, it's your sister from another mister, Lovely Fly Shy, back with another video, a very uplifting video. My wish for today's video is to raise your vibration, awaken your consciousness, and really just reignite that faith within you, and that every last one of us should have, in spite of any situation that we are going through. See, when I just woke up, or not when I just woke up, but when I just asked myself not too long ago, I was like, God, how would you like to use me today? How would you like me to be an inspiration today? How would you like me to be of assistance today? And then my ego began, interrupting. And I began worrying about external things, such as the fact that, oh my gosh, my lease is up. I do not have anything saved financially to be able to, one second, guys. My apologies, you guys. I completely forgot to include my disclaimer. I do have my 3-year-old in the background, so you may occasionally hear her come in and rudely interrupt me after we basically just had a conversation about giving mommy some time. But from her level of understanding, she's like, time, some what? But no, back to what I was saying though. I'm very unprepared. I don't have, as far as like a backup plan, I don't have one set in stone for where I will go next, excuse me. And so, that's also nothing but the enemy, the adversary, that negative energy, trying to taunt us subconsciously by making us put more of our focus and more of our energy into the worrying aspect, the illusion of the fear of, not knowing what we're going to do next, right? And so God was just like, really working with me and speaking through me and just saying, haven't I bailed you out before? When you were down all those other times, didn't I lift you back up? Didn't you rise back up again? So what makes you think that in spite of how hard this situation that you're in now, in spite of how hard it is, what makes you think that I'll leave you now? What makes you think that I'll turn my back on you and forsake you now? When I see your heart, and I know your heart, and I know what it is that you are trying to do, I know what it is that you are allowing me to do through you. You are my vessel. You are my eyes and ears, my hands and my feet, to do my will, right? And I feel the Holy Spirit working through me right now, just that Christ consciousness coming online as I'm speaking right now, because it's like, no matter what is going on in our lives, no matter the losses that we have to take, no matter the people that show us their true colors and give us their behinds to kiss, basically, in our times of need, in our times of sorrow, and ultimately our times of transformation, no matter how many of those people just chuck up the deuces to us and walk out of our lives, and how alone we may feel, we never really are alone. And we are so much more powerful, you all, than we give ourselves the credit. And as God was speaking through me this morning, and as all of those negative thoughts and that negative energy that attempted to penetrate, as all that dissipated away, and as I spiritually and energetically commanded it to leave, as that energy and that vibration does not have any place in my reality, any place in what I believe in and what I believe to be true, which is the fact that I am a powerful being, and no matter what it is that God takes me through, I know in advance and before I even reach the finish line that it was preordained and that I have already made it through. You know, excuse me, 1 second. My apologies, you all. Duty calls, so. But, excuse me, let me get something to drink. Oh, Lord. I tell you guys, when you know that the Lord is working through you, and you know that he has put a new spirit and a new heart in you, a new mind in you, that you have been renewed and freed from the shackles that have tried to, always have to say things in that perspective, tried, attempted to, but were unsuccessful at keeping you in mental bondage, keeping you so below the threshold of understanding and inner knowing. And I feel the works. I really do. And like I said, I still do go through those moments of uncertainty and really not knowing, but having to really surrender myself to not only my higher conscious, but to my higher self and the most high God of all things. And really trust and believe that no matter where it is that I'm at right now, it is for a reason. And so every day and for the rest of my days, I'm going to ask God to use me. To use me as a vessel, to use me as a beacon of light, love, you know. And I just have so much conviction in this newfound timeline that I'm currently in. You know, the enemy tries so hard to pull us back when he sees that we have risen so far and so high above anything and everything that has had us once upon a time, whether that's people, places, things, whatever. And you know, so as I was reading my Faith to Faith, I also have this book titled, it's a devotional book, and it's titled He Whispers Your Name by Sherry Hill. Looks like that. And yeah, I want to read this to you guys. This is going to be the title of today's video, which is basically, do what you can. Because it, you know, even I have to admit, I try to do so much, and I try to put on this armor that, okay, I don't need anyone's help, I don't want anyone's help, and this and that. I just want to be the one that, you know, people come to for help because, you know, I'm strong and I'm fully capable, and I am. But even the strong and fully capable, God's chosen people, even we need help too. And there's nothing wrong with admitting that. You know, it's nothing wrong with admitting to ourselves and openly as well, and being transparent with others of the fact that we mess up, we fall weak, we give in. But it's ultimately about what we do to get up and where we're ultimately determined to go. You know, and if we continue to fight the great fight and not just throw in the towel, you know. And so I would just like to read this. Uh-oh, 1 second. Okay, you guys, she insisted on being in the video. Wait 1 second, sorry. Uh-oh, hold on, baby. I told her she has to be extra quiet. You're going to be really quiet so they can hear. Okay. So we're going to read. Say hi.
Bye.
All right, so mommy's going to read something. Do what you can. You can't do it all. But although you may not be able to change the world, you can change a life. I know the problems you see around you are staggering. Don't be overwhelmed by them. Remember that I do the impossible. You should pray for miracles and then confidently wait for them. I have given you life so that you might be my hands and feet on earth. I have asked you to partner with me in filling the world with my love. Listen carefully for my voice as you live for your daily life. I will bring about opportunities for you to be a blessing to others. I have a perfect plan to use your life in ways that you cannot imagine. I will continually plant a desire in your heart to help others in specific ways. And although you may not have the resources to help, I do. Pray continually for me to help you to make a difference in the world, and I will show you clearly what to do. You can trust me to help with all that I'm calling you to do. And through it, you will get glimpses of my glory that go far beyond your wildest dreams. I can guarantee this truth. Whatever you did for one of my brothers or sisters, no matter how unimportant they seemed, you did for me. Matthew 25-40. And that again was do what you can. Do what you can. In the physical, in the spiritual, do what you can. Okay? And you never give up. Okay? You keep fighting. You have to keep fighting. You have to believe in yourself and believe that you can overcome even the most deepest, darkest, ugliest nights, circumstances, what have you. You just have to believe that you can overcome it. Believe that you can overcome addiction. Believe that you can overcome poverty because you have already overcame. Believe that you can overcome trauma. Believe that you can overcome the conditioning that has kept you down and confused and certainly asleep consciously, right? Unlock your total being. All right? Believe in yourself and the Most High God, and you will never be led astray. And I just want you to know, don't be so hard on yourself. Do what you can. As long as you are putting in that effort, as long as you are trying, the universe sees and knows it. God sees and knows it. Your spirit guides see you. And you should be proud of yourself. You should be proud at how far you've come. Okay? Now, I hope this video touched you all in a very positive way. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me on this glorious and on this transformative journey of just awakening consciously, healing spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Thank you guys. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Please go ahead and like the video. I greatly appreciate it. In advance, shout out to all of the new subscribers. Please connect. I always get back to you all in a timely manner at the best of my capabilities. You know, I am a busy mama. This one keeps my hands full, don't you? Don't you just be doing the most, girl? Don't you? But again, I love you guys, each and every one of you, all of you. And I just want you to know that you will make it through this. You will rise above this, and you will become a victor. All right? You will see your victory and triumph. You just have to get through this. And if you really speak it how I speak it, or speak it how I think it, how I believe it, how I know it, you would already speak as if you've already overcame. You know, sit back and wait on the Lord. Right? You know, that doesn't mean don't do any work. That doesn't mean, you know, sit back and just chill and let life pass you by. No, that means get up off your butt every single day and do God's will for your life. Stand in your purpose boldly, fearlessly. All right? So stay positive, stay woke, you guys. Excuse me. And most of all, just remain in good spirits and understand that it ain't over till it's over. We shall proceed anyway. Right? We shall proceed. Say it with me. We shall proceed. Say it. We shall proceed.
Yeah.
Yeah, what she said. Alrighty. Peace and love.